Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death.
I did 17 years, homie. Real tears on these words, homie. Heat stay baloney, push-ups and hella top rhyming, hella notebooks with all my rhymes. It's like a map book from where I started. Ciphering, trying to be the hardest on the yard. Some of the hardest rappers got a never day. We'll never hug they mama, we'll never see they say. I feel blessed, so I rock with my loved ones. I left behind good count times and cold lunch. Yeah, mama, I'm on one. I'm free, ain't no words of expressions. See my smile, that's real, no fake shit. You would too if you seen that the moves was basic. Game made, heartbreak kid. Living in reality, man, 30 with some kid shit. Damn, they like 50 in they clip or better. Boy.
Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death.
Death. I'm gonna cover a lot of stuff in this live. So there probably won't be a link, so don't be mad at me. But yeah, we gotta take a journey. Dirty ain't rambled in a long time. Like I ain't really rambled, and it's been a lot on my motherfucking mind. And that shit be coming out in so many different ways. Like when you be stressing or nervous or anything, that shit come out in so many different ways. So the way in true to dirty fashion, the way I get into it is I start giving lessons. Like somebody said, man, Dirt you can't never say nothing without it making it be a lesson with it. True shit. So the way we gonna start off today, powdered donuts, religion, and YouTube. See, y'all probably thought I was gonna have a long, drawn out thing, but I'm gonna keep it short and simple and let y'all draw it. So yesterday, right, I go to the hood store, and I get some weed from the homie. But he didn't have Cash App. So I had to go to somebody else that was right by him. Whenever I go to him, I always get blessed. But because I didn't have cash, only Cash App. What's up, Debo? What's up, Big Bad? Dave Barry? Because I didn't have Cash App, I had to go to the competitor. And when he gave me what he gave me, it didn't look right. It didn't look right. And I looked at the weed. It's some good weed. It's some good weed. Some great weed, actually. But as you can see, it has powdered stuff on it, right? So all of a sudden, I get back. I'm like, hell no, did this nigga short me? Because normally, I don't even be spending like my cone. But I'm like, did this nigga short me for this little bit of shit? And he charged me top dollar. Man, I got home, put that shit on the scale. This scale right here called These Nuts. These Nuts. Because when you buy weed from people, you want to make sure that it is what it is. But let me show you about perception. These Nuts. You see that? You see this right here? Boom. Oh. Yeah, man. Boom. Perception is everything. Playing with it. So the correlation between powdered donuts and religion and stuff is that this weed has many names. This weed has many names. People call it powdered donuts. They call it everything but Coca-Cola. But everything white. Everything white. Sugar cane, everything white. This weed has a name. But guess what? I went back to the same person, to the next day, prepared to get weed from the person I got love from. And he gave me this. And this looks as good as that. But that got additives and preservatives. That powdered shit makes it heavier. Because when I got back home and put the shit on these nuts, pause, but I got the shit to put it on the thing, that motherfucker weighed up 3.5. I was like, damn, it's got to be a better way. Nigga, that shit was 3.5 and I got 2 blunts. That's not it. So be prepared. So the reason why I say powdered donuts, it has so many different names, and the thing is because when it comes to religion, it's a bunch of different interpretations of the same thing. When it comes to YouTube, it's a bunch of different interpretations of the same thing. See, I thought I was going to go long, drawn out with it. No, 3 different correlations of the same thing. That's just how I was That's how I was going to draw that shit up one time. But let me get to my first song selection. Even though I don't normally be playing songs and shit, but these songs, I'm realizing now that they got it on YouTube where you could just cut out the segment. Yeah, man, I'll play me a motherfucking song or two, man. It's all good. Man. So we're gonna open up with this song before I get on my radio.
This is J.
All I talk is crack. Dope nigga fish scale. We out here with the big whales, playing with it. If it's chicken, I ain't finna miss it. Run the ticket, boy, we out here playing with it. 40 with the F-beam. Target practice, boy, we out here playing with it. Yeah. Big body flip screens. 80 up, 80, boy, we out here playing with it.
Grew up in the gangland. I'm Lil B cooking, plus I'm clutching with the same hand. Cold as Steve Austin when I bang cans. All black 40 with the gloves. I'm Gary Payton with the rain, man. Big body beamer with the Wally on a quick run. A nigga try me, bet I put a body on a big gun. So many bitches on me, I could pick one. Even if I was with one. You too game goofy to even get one. The plug gave me 2, I'm about to flip one. I got a few connects. If niggas don't show me love, I might strip one. We're talking about the money, you don't get none. I'm ballin' like LaMelo, the money's getting taller. It's power 6'1". King Street, the nigga you should listen to a different new. I'm popping Percocets and smoking cookies and I'm sipping glue. That gangster shit niggas really don't want to get into. Is acting difficult and got some bullets in his fist.
Talk is crack. Dope nigga fish scale. We out here with the big whales, playing with it. If it's chicken, I ain't finna miss it. Run the ticket, boy, we out here playing with it. 40 with the F-beam. Target practice, boy, we out here playing with it. Yeah. Big body flip screens, 80 up, 80, boy, we out here playing with it.
Killer season, I'm surrounded by things. Breathing on my head is like fading for praises. What can I tell him? Shit, he don't believe in Jesus. Can't depend on these streets, they mislead us. Slide through and you gon' see us. Had this dope in my veins since the fetus. Blood stained the data, stomped him out for trying to cheat us. Baby mama keep calling that bitch all on my pants. But I just want the Jesus. Chicken, come on, Cletus. Me and Will was in that coupe with the roof gone. Make the wrong move and get your roof blown. I'm kicking down tombstones, you know, gringo. 3 or 4 glicos in the top that hold the C-notes. It's a young Bambino, I've been thugging nothing new. I'm just like to flip your vert with this Uzi, I ain't mumbling. I can't let you hold his hand, but you gon' fumble. This line just gotta cook, you watch me bubble.
All I talk is crack. Dope nigga fish scale. We out here with the big whales, playing with it. If it's chicken, I ain't finna miss it. Run the ticket, boy, we out here playing with it. 40 with the F-beam. Target practice, boy, we out here playing with it. Yeah. Big body flip screens, 80 up, 80, boy, we out here playing with it. 100 round Cinnabon for the Aki. Invisible sets on him, be playing hockey. Knock down the crossing guard trying to stop me. Swiping the plug's daughter, she call me Poppy. Trick City nigga, doing what the hook say. Karate chop the bricks, the knocks calling me sensei. Play, swinging the foreign, he going yeah. I ain't satisfied unless I put away 5 a day. Triple wrap the packs, flying 5 a day. Place the order, my nigga, I'm 1 call away. Regime mob, nigga, yeah, that's the gang. Shit's never sweet out here, we don't fuck with the bang. Bang, score, nigga, lay up. No time to lay up. Tell the bitches pay up. Run it. Fuck the bag off. All 10s, 100s in the flow. The 20s on the new. Yeah. Dope nigga fish scale. We out here with the big whales, playing with it. If it's chicken, I ain't finna miss it. Run the ticket, boy, we out here playing with it. 40 with the inch beam. Target practice, boy, we out here playing with it. Yeah. Big body flip screens. 80 up, 80, boy, we out here playing on this crack. Dope nigga fish scale. We out here with the big whales playing with it. If it's chicken, I ain't finna miss it. Run the ticket, boy, we out here playing with it. 40 with the inch beam. Target practice, boy, we out here playing with it. Yeah. Big body flip screens. 80 up, 80, boy, we out here playing with it.
Yeah, man. Man, there's so many, man. I had a brain spasm this morning. Like, there's so many things I want to talk to y'all about, interact with y'all about. The thing is, sometimes when you freestyle, you don't even know what the hell you about to start talking about. You don't even know what you start talking about. Oh, I got one. We're going to talk about fool's gold. Fool's gold. And Debo, I got a song too. I got a song that I'm going to perform that I ain't never performed at all. Freestyle it. So you definitely go get that. So we're going to talk about fool's gold, right? When you see somebody with a big ass chain, right? What's your perception? Like, what's your perception? Like, what do you think? And then when you see somebody with a big ass chain that's fake, what do you think? Like, it's a whole thought process that goes along when you discover somebody doing something or somebody's wearing something that's fake. The thing is, you're supposed to have it in yourself, whatever the fuck, like, I ain't gonna do this shit. That's a blow on my part. I know it's fake, so I ain't doing it. So let me tell you what it's like holding fool's gold and holding something that may possibly be gold. Yeah, same fake Jordan, same thing. Only difference is I might wear. Look, I was in a little bit neighborhood in motherfucking Barstow at fucking AMPM, and motherfucker walked up on me and sold me some motherfucking Jordans that I don't know about these Jordans like that. I ain't in the J's like that. So how the fuck I'm gonna know if it's real or not? How you gonna know? Unless you buy it or try it or take it to somebody and verify it. But at the time of that transaction, you don't know that this motherfucker owns some bullshit. So then when he sells you these shoes and you realize they fake, you didn't put your foot in these motherfuckers. And somebody like me, I'm traveling. And a nigga in Barstow knows that if you at the gas station, niggas is coming and going. So let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all. I'm in a teaching mood today. Let me show y'all something. First, I'm gonna start off simple. Educate y'all. Have y'all ever seen one of these? This right here. This is a silver dollar. This is a silver dollar right here. Bam. Oh, no, this ain't no 50-cent piece. This is how you verify. You see this? This is a 50-cent piece. I mean, this is a dollar. This is a 50-cent piece. See the difference? This is actually a dollar, but it's a giant dollar. Eisenhower, yes, Eisenhower dollar. They don't even have them. But because on GP, when I go to every time I cash a check, I ask them, do you have any 50-cent pieces, dollar coins, or $2 bills? Why? Because that's the last thing you're going to spend. When you start getting to spend them motherfuckers, then it's time to whatever gear, whatever hustle gear you got, it's time to turn up the notch a little when you get to have to spin them. So y'all seen that Eisenhower, right? Y'all seen that Eisenhower? Bam, Eisenhower. Bam. What you know about this though? What you know about this dollar coin, right? Perception is everything. This dollar coin. It says 1 ounce fine silver. $1, right? Perception is everything. So what is this? What is this? If you look real close, what does it say? Hold on, let me get it where you can see. Oh, it's on this side. Oh, it's on this side. And it's in small print. Y'all see that right there? Copy. It says copy right there. That's what it's like holding fool's gold. Like, this shit is worthless. But it looked good. So if I don't say it's a copy, then you ain't knowing. And a lot of people been on YouTube and they are carbon copies of other YouTubers and don't even know it. That's the advantage of being around YouTube for a long time. You get to see, oh yeah, boy used to do that. Oh, he used to do that. Oh, he got that move from that guy. Oh, he copied that from that. Like, this is, when you've been around a long time, this motherfucker's, man, look. I always wanted to be me. You know it, Wolf. Corrupt, what's happening, man? You know it, man. This coin right here. This coin right here. This coin right here is worth something. This is real silver. I got 2 more coin lessons for you. This is where it gets thick. Woo, look at that. 2023 Gold American Eagle. You see that thing? Matter of fact, I'm missing one. Gold Eagle coin. Look at that thing, man. So let me ask you this specifically, Wolf. This right here, you have a lot of these, right? But guess what? This motherfucker is fake. It is fake. You see that shit? Looks like a sealed up paw. You know what? So let me tell you something. This shit come from Temu, right? I'm really like, I collect coins. This motherfucker come from Temu though. And I couldn't resist for the price. It was so cheap. I'm like, just let me see. Just let me see. Fool's gold. Fool's gold. What happens when somebody sell you fool's gold? Do you keep coming back? Do you keep coming back? Nah, man, that's when you cut ties. It's another lesson. This weed right here, right? This weed right here. When I bought this weed, because the business was okay other times and it was fucked up other times, but I couldn't resist the price. So let me tell you about this weed. I could not resist the price of this weed. Perception is everything, right? You see this weed right here? Looks okay. Look like some green nuggets, right? Green nuggets. Look like healthy green nuggets. But let me show you something. Let me show you something. And there's a lesson in this too. It's a lesson in everything. This weed right here, if you open it up, you can see that it's brown. You can see that it's brown. Maybe you can't because it's light right here. But this shit is brown on the inside. What does that mean when it's brown? That means that it's molded. It's molded. So then it's no good. So I spent this money on that shit. It was for the low, but ultimately it was fool's gold. Now, let me bring it home. I love my coin collection, right? But the other day I decided to go through it. Because a lot of times we have gold right in our face and we don't even realize it because it don't look the same. It looks different. Right in your face. Maybe in your own collection. Just think about the people that save coins and got pennies. That's worth a lot. So I went through my collection and I found a coin that I didn't even know I have. And some of y'all have never even noticed this coin, and it's been right in your face. See this coin right here? Watch this. I'm going to let y'all see it real quick. I'm going to let y'all see this coin real quick. You notice it got no markings? At first, when I saw it, I know some of y'all is like, that's a Harriet Tubman quarter. That's a Harriet Tubman quarter. But I found out different. Watch this. Bam. That is a 2023 quarter that looks like this. Have y'all ever seen one of these? This is the only one in my coin collection, and I didn't know, and it was right there the whole time. So let me show you something. Watch this. Harriet Tubman quarters, even though I know it's not a Harriet Tubman quarter. Oh, my mama, they got Harriet Tubman quarters. They got Harriet Tubman dollars. Where is this person at? Let me see. Quarters with no marking for 2023. Bam, right here. Ooh, ooh. Watch this. Watch this. Y'all see that right there? Y'all see that right there? Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Bam. Y'all see that? Now watch the price. Bam. Bam. Right in the collection. And you didn't even know. Sometimes you gotta look. Another man's trash, another man's treasure. But sometimes it could be right in your face. Yeah, I have to let that sink in. Let that sink in for a minute. Shout out Katniss for that super chat. I really appreciate that. You know, super chats is somewhat like a forgotten art, but it's very important because them super chats, like you never know. You could be having a live and motherfuckers drop that right thing, and it's like boop, boop. I'm recharged. So to get back on topic, man, it's a lot of different versions of the same shit. And when you realize that you are a carbon copy of somebody else, look in the mirror, man, and start to do changes and find who you are as a person. Because guess what? You could be around people and it'll water down your worth. Ain't nothing like being around people that water down your worth. Because the thing that we be forgetting is you are not them and they are not you. You have your own mission, your own purpose. Look, I know I surround myself with hunters, not gatherers, hunters. People that are not afraid to go outside their box. People that are not afraid to try stuff new. People that are trying to progress in this thing here we call life, because in the grand scheme of things, we ain't here that long. We're not here that long. So there's a such thing called getting lost in the sauce. Pause. Lost in the sauce. Like, you don't never want to get lost in the sauce, because what does that mean? That means it's the sauce is a combination of a whole bunch of things. A whole bunch of things, like lost in the sauce. That means there's so much going on in that motherfucker that when you finally jump in, boop, 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 you're surrounded by all these different ingredients, and you got to try to find your way out this sauce, or you get lost. Because what happens, with the way they really describe it, is like when you go on this, when you jump in the vat or whatever, and then all of a sudden they just see you sinking down, sinking down, sinking down. Whatever you put, I don't care if it's a lobster or whatever. As soon as that motherfucker start sinking down, and then all of a sudden, you see when it hits the thing and the water goes boop boop, boop boop, because you gone, you in the sauce, you lost in that motherfucker now. That's why when shit is lost in the sauce and you can't see, you gotta dig your hand in there, feel around and shit, find what you lost in that motherfucker. So just think, if you lost gold in the sauce. If you see yourself as gold as you should, then you should not get lost in the sauce. And sometimes you get lost in the sauce, you might need somebody to put on one of them surgical gloves and feel around and find you and pull you out that sauce, because you lost in it. Yeah, it's all bad to get lost in the sauce. It's even worse to get lost in somebody else's sauce. Pause. So that's how. So when you want, what I'm getting to is about reset. We gotta do things in life that help us reset, so you can get back to your worth, what you about. And as I'm talking to y'all, like Dream say, I'm talking to myself, because I don't have too many moments like this. This is the moments when you get fed up and you ready to change some shit. Debo, good leader shouldn't want to be a leader, but his homies choosing. Man, I'm telling you, there's so many times when I didn't want to go to the yard and address certain issues, but I had to go. Shit, who else was gonna do it? I had to go. I had to take that fade. Like I was at the top of damn near every list when it came to conflict resolution or punishment issuance. Carbon copies, man. You don't want to realize, you don't want to be that. You do not want to be a carbon copy of somebody else. Like, that is a sickening feeling. All right. I got another song I'm going to play. Oh, shit. I've been sharing. Hold on. Because this message is for somebody out there. This message for somebody out there that needs to hear this. Let's see. Mm-hmm. And I want y'all to see the words of this too. Y'all got to see the words of this shit here. All right. Bam. Bam. Because I'm in a position where I got to talk to like different genres at the same time to get my point across. Because I want the Dirty Nation, I want y'all to know that I love y'all. Like, we built our relationship. And a lot of people that I'm just getting to know, I appreciate y'all too. Because I understand I didn't poke my head in a lot of hallways. And in the hallways that I poke my head into, the goal is not to let the door close behind you and keep on going up your hallway. That's how you find your truth, what you do that motivates and brings people together. But there's some people out there that seek, man, I'm going to let the song speak for itself, man. Read the words, too.
I don't understand. Why are you being so mean? You're mean man. Yo,
You're just jealous of me cause you just can't do what I do. So instead of just admitting it, you walk around and say all kinds of really mean things about me cause you're a meanie. A meanie, but it's only cause you're just really jealous of me cause I'm what you wanna be. So you just look like an idiot when you say these mean things cause it's so easy to see you're really just a big weenie. Big weenie. Alright, listen, I need you to focus. I need you to go dig deep in your mind. This is important. We are going to perform an experiment of the sort. I'm going to have to ask you to bear with me for a moment. Now I need you to open your mind, your eyes, close them. You are now about to be placed under my hypnosis. For the next 4.5 minutes, we are going to explore into your mind to find out why you're so fucking jealous. Now why did they make you who? Hippity caca poo poo. Psych, I'm kidding. I just wanted to see if you're still listening. Okay, now I need your undivided attention. Sir, I have a question. Why do I always sense this undeniable tension? From the moment that I enter into the room, it gets all quiet and whispers. Whenever there's conversation, why am I always mentioned? I've been dying to ask, it's been itching at me. Is it just because you're just jealous of me? Cause you just can't do what I do. So instead of just admitting it, you walk around and say all kinds of really mean things about me cause you're a meanie. A meanie, but it's only cause you're just really jealous of me cause I'm what you wanna be. So you just look like an idiot when you say these mean things cause it's so easy to see you're really just a big weenie. Big weenie. Alright, now I just flubbed the line. I was going to say something extremely important, but I forgot who or what it was. I fucked up. Psych, I'm kidding again, you idiot. No, I didn't. That's just what you wanted to hear from me is that I fucked up, ain't it? But I can bust one take without looking at no paper. It doesn't take a bunch of takes for me to stand here in this booth all day for me to say the truth. Okay, you're drooling, you have tooth decay. Your mouth is open, you're disgusting. What the fuck you eat for lunch? A bunch of sweets or something? What? You munch a bunch of crunch and munch? Your tooth is rotten, tooth the gum. Your breast stinks. Wanna chew some gum? Yes, I do, so what am I on? You, sir, are on shoe, sir, Marshall, I'm so jealous of you. Please say you won't tell nobody. I'd be so embarrassed. I'm just absolutely terrified that someone's gonna find out why I'm saying all these terrible, evil, and awful mean things. It's my own insecurity. You're just jealous of me cause you just can't do what I do. So instead of just admitting it, you walk around and say all kinds of really mean things about me cause you're a meanie. A meanie, but it's only cause you're just really jealous of me cause I'm what you wanna be. So you just look like an idiot when you say these mean things cause it's so easy to see you're really just a big weenie. Big weenie. Alright, now we're going to conduct that experiment that we were talking about earlier, just to see what a frog looks like when he takes to its ecstasy, cause that's exactly what your eyes look like. See, here's a mirror. Notice the resemblance here? Wait, let me put these sunglasses on. Now look in this mirror. How about now? What do you have in common? You're both green with envy and look like idiots with sunglasses on them. You look like I sound like singing about weenies. Now take my weenie out of your mouth. This is between me and you. I know you're not happy. I know you'd much rather see me lying in the corner of a room somewhere crying, curled up in a ball, tweaked out of my mind, dying. There's no denying that my weenie's much bigger than yours is. Mine is like sticking a banana between two oranges. Why are you even doing this to yourself? It's pointless. Why do we have to keep on going through this? This is torturous. My point is this, that if you say mean things, the weenie will shrink. Now I forgot what the chorus is. You're just jealous of me cause you just can't do what I do. So instead of just admitting it, you walk around and say all kinds of really mean things about me cause you're a meanie. A meanie, but it's only cause you're just really jealous of me cause I'm what you wanna be. So you just look like an idiot when you say these mean things cause it's so easy to see you're really just a big weenie. Big weenie. Fuck off my dick.
See, let me tell you something about this YouTube, right? The power of words is crazy because you could play that song and it'll be about 50 people that think that song is about them. But truth of the matter is, that's been one of my favorite songs by Eminem since 2010. 2010. So that's just saying that a lot of stuff that goes on, like jealousy and hate and envy, that shit is a repetitive process. It's a repetitive. What's up with Young? But it's a repetitive process that you go through going through life. You're gonna get hated on. You're gonna get talked about. You're gonna have people try to diss you in your face and all type of shit for you standing on what you believe and what you know. But the thing is, knowing yourself, you got to keep going. And it's okay to miss. It's okay to admit that you might have took a wrong turn. It's okay to admit that you might have took a wrong turn. Shit, Skylar left Texas, went to Denver, and admitted, fuck this shit, I took a wrong turn, and went back home. So that's kind of the message that I'm trying to get to all y'all that's really like Dirty Nation, that really fuck with me, and everybody that see what's going on and see that we've been here. This is about roots, but see that we've been here. I know this is like a repeat record thing, but I promise you, I'm in a transition in my life. I'm at a transition in my life where I'm weighing shit out and looking at shit entirely different. Because if you think about it, where I started at, I started in a damn car. I started homeless in a car, then transitioned to a garage, then transitioned to somebody's couch. That was short-lived, but then transitioned to finding the person that means the most to me in life. That's a fucking journey. But what happens is if you get around things and people that water you down, then your story gets lost in translation and you lose your individuality. And that's what YouTube is about. Maintaining your individuality, not letting people come and knock you off your square, because that's the natural thing that's inside people. Well, not all people, because it's not in me, because I want to see everybody win. But no, it's not about knocking you off your square, shaming people, making them feel bad. It's not about that. And this is not about anybody in particular. I got to keep saying that because, like I say, I'm talking to different genres at the same time because a lot of this shit is correlating. Don't get lost in the sauce. So let me tell you my token. For those of y'all that know, but those of y'all that know what a token is and what movie. First person tell me what movie it is. This motherfucker spins, right? Y'all can't see it. It's spinning, right? Didn't they keep that thing to make sure that they knew that they was either in a dream, whether they was asleep or awake? So this motherfucker keeps spinning, right? This is my token. And that was y'all commercial break. Anyhow, more to the commercial break is that if y'all don't know, so for some of y'all that come here from the prison genre, because that's the other genre I got to talk to, Gavin Newsom, and this is a prison rant. So if y'all don't want to hear it, then okay, just I feel it. So I'm in contact with a lot of people that's inside, man, because now they got tablets and they can just call. So I talked to a lot of different homies, man, and they all it seemed like it was prophetic the way that I started to feel how I feel about prison now in California. Like I don't even understand how there's prison channels that are still in existence. Because now it's like you're talking about medieval times that don't exist no more when it comes to the California prison system. So right now, they are in the process of integrating all the last level 2s that were GP, and there's some resistance. Like, for example, in Ironwood, just recently, they had people at Chuckawalla, and they were transferring them. This is a 50-50 yard to Ironwood. So the inmates was like, fuck that. This is our yard. We're general GP. You're not doing that. Man, on a level 2 yard, they took off on the police. Or level 3. I think it's level 3. Took off on the police. It's real now. So they're about to start trying to integrate level 4s. So what does that mean? That means that it's about to be some bloody times ahead. In the last stages, like anytime you have a war, like it'd be the last front, like the last battle. Because that's what's about to happen as these yards draw up and you corral all these killers and people that ain't never coming home and you put them in one spot and then you try to integrate that. Man, it's going to be bad. And it's already starting. So when you talk about prison as stripes and all that, anybody that just went in, let me put this memo out there. Because I talk to gangsters that's on 50-50 yards now. And that's because they then came to realizations in their life that they ready for change. It's a choice that I never was there to have the opportunity to have. Like I never had the opportunity to have a choice to like change and integrate because I don't know what I would have done. To be honest, I know what I was taught. I know how I would stand, but I know if I got 2 years to do and I'm on a yard with somebody that got life without, yeah, nigga, I want to go home. I want to go home. And prison now in California is designed to help you go home. Gavin Newsom has done a lot for prisons in California in his time. And he's shut down, like he's been the most impactful governor when it comes to prisoner rights and advocacy. He's been the most impactful governor across the board. And this man has managed to shut down prisons. While the other governors were talking about building prisons, like nonstop, building since the 90s. So it took somebody that didn't care about the past and was seeking change to change the laws that dropped the prison population, that made it to where they were able to close excess prisons around and trim the fat off of the prison system so they can concentrate more and bring educational programs inside the wall. It's like I never thought I would ever be able to go back inside a prison to the real, like it's different when you go back inside a prison and you got a felon in your and you going back to visit somebody. Maybe they don't want you to commit felonies in prison or I mean in a visitor room or whatever. But when I never thought I would be on a prison yard with all these homies that I've programmed with side by side with, going in once a month. Man, shout out to old folks. Man, I'll be there April 20th. I mean, yeah, 420. Yeah, 420. I'll be fucking with the homies and spreading a good message. Did racism change too? I don't believe you talking about a prison, Debo, because that's what I was kind of talking about. But I'm pretty sure you was talking about prison. So yeah, racism it's still there, especially on the higher levels, because you got certain races that have clicked up against like blacks, and then you got other floater races like the Bulldogs, where you got the North and the South coming together to attack them. So it's right. I mean, and they all Mexican, so it's always going to be an element of racism in California prisons. The only things that have transcend racism is like I have to say it is like dropout gangs, because you can be anything. You could be black, white, Asian, South Side, Northerner. If you didn't join that dropout gang, you could be whatever you want. That was the only thing that really transcended that. Other than that, it's going to always be some form of racism. It's going to be they water fountain, our water fountain. They shower, our shower. It's always going to be some form of that. Especially like when it comes to a yard. What does that look like when you out there with other races and everybody is all mixed in together? To me, I would walk on a yard like that and be like, man, this is the Twilight Zone. Like, where is what and how to get there? Don't know where to go. Lost in the sauce. Governor Newsom is shutting down death row. Who would have thought that? Governor Gavin Newsom has shut down death row. That's crazy. It took a governor like him with enough balls to make a difference to where everybody that I know that started when I started back in the 90s, either they didn't have a chance to come home or they on their way home. Dirt, you ever think those 2.5s will ever be a solid car like a competitor? Well, for starters, it has to be an element of fear. And I'm gonna tell you one thing is that you don't know with them, you don't know where the attack is coming from, because the powers that be got so many different colors of the rainbow up under that. It's a lot dangerous because them motherfuckers is killing people. Like they really putting down demos, like in the name of. So I I believe that they are a car. I don't know about solid car. Oh, wait. Let me think a little bit deeper. This is Wolf. Okay, so will they ever be a solid car? I know what you mean. You mean like solid, like looked at as like, yeah, they about their business and they solid, like a solid person walking in time and doing it right. No, no. They matter to those who they matter to those who they matter to. That's what that is. They matter to those that they matter to, because I can see something like I can't see it unless, like, if when you're on the streets and you meet these people, you'll never know. So let's get that straight. Like, you'll meet these people, I will never know. I'll never know, and it doesn't even matter. Just I say it out loud. It doesn't even matter. He already shipped out more than half out to the main line. He got a fat house in Elk Grove. What the hell is Young talking about? Shout out Indica. Chronic of Narnia. Wow. Okay, never mind. I think that's something. Yeah. So shout out Gavin Newsom, man. I just want to shine some light on that because that's epic in this time. So with this lunar eclipse coming Monday, whatever eclipse coming Monday, the word is that they saying everybody should take a day off. Everybody should take Monday off. But here's their reasoning. Their reasoning is that what's about to happen, this 3 minutes and whatever seconds, 4 minutes and whatever seconds, I think it was 3 and something. This eclipse that we're about to see is not going to happen again for another 20 years. This is not going to happen for another 20 years. Is that worth taking a day off on Monday? I probably wouldn't have considered it until I thought about it. Shit, 20 years. I hope I'm here for another 20 years. Don't y'all? Shit, but just in case I ain't, shit, at least give me a at least give me a break or something. Let me go on a break real quick and go out and put my glasses. Do you gotta have glasses on to look at that thing? You gotta have glasses on to look at this thing. Somebody let me know so I can, because I want to look. I want to see. I want to come back with my retinas intact. Hey, so look, man, this blunt right here. Hey, Young, please. Hell no, I ain't begging. I ain't begging, cuz. Nigga, is you able to come up, cuz? Is you able to come up, Pizza? Is you able to come up, Wolf? Because, and I promise you, man, I don't want, listen, I miss y'all, and I want to smoke this blunt with y'all. Is y'all able to come up? Because if not, I'll just keep talking and talk my shit. But I really want, like Dirty Nation, I really want y'all to come up here, man. Come up here, Dirty, because this is y'all want to motivate me? Y'all want to motivate me? This is how you do it. So I got a blunt right there for sure. All right, Wolf. Pizza said it. Yes, Pizza said it the other day, man. I just want to come on and smoke like we used to do, man. Yes, I do too. That's the name of this live. Roots. The roots, the things that brought us together, man. I understand I walked down the hallway and took a wrong turn slightly, but took a wrong turn. I know how to find my way back. This story right here. Man. Hold on, I'm about to post this link right now. I will not put nothing to this blunt until this link is posted. Polarized lenses, not plain glasses. That's what I wanted to know. Good looking, Stanley. Polarized lenses. Hey, so in case y'all didn't know, this up there, that is my cash tag. That is my Cash App cash tag. So if you want to contribute to the channel and support the growth and support the motivation, and you don't want to do a super chat, which is fine by me because they are taxed. Super chats are taxed, just in case y'all don't know when you donate. But at the same time, you have to hit a threshold, and so super chats help you reach that threshold. So all super chats are appreciated, as well as you can hit that QR code up there to hit that cash app. Even if you just want to see how it works for the first time, just use your scan app on your phone and scan that QR code and boop. And then when I do this right here, bam. When I do that right there, where Stanley's comment is blocked at right there. But that's my Instagram. That's my Instagram right there, the brown QR code. I'm pretty sure you could probably scan it through the QR code. And up there, that's Bruce Lee whooping ass. What's up with Walkeezy, man? Oh man, it's been a while. Oh,
Yeah,
what is that? What you got at the end?
it's like a little plastic thing. I don't know. My friend gave me a bag of them, and he's like, "You gotta smoke these, man. It's like some danks."
Man, some Black and Milds rolled up.
It's really mild. Like you can't even taste tobacco. So I don't know if it's like a hemp blunt or something or what, but it's pretty dank.
Well, that's what's up.
I smoked one yesterday, and it was pretty good. But he gave me a
Well,
bag, kind of like the mystery bag or something, and
yeah.
it had joints
Well,
and blunts inside. Look how many joints.
Oh, shit, he love you.
And then there's like at least one more blunt left. He said they're Dutch Hawaiian infused with wax or something.
Man.
So I don't know, man.
Well, let's blaze one. Well, let's blaze one for the nation.
Yep.
There we go. Hey, so what you think about my coin collection?
Well, my advice, if you want to stock up on gold and silver, is you buy bars, right? Like little bars, because the coins are more counterfeited and stuff than the bars are, and but they come in little paper like that one that you had with the paper around it and the plastic.
This one.
Yep. Yeah, that's kind of how they come. So you're not getting cheated, but it's going to be like a reputable company. I mean, like Nike or something like that, or Ford or whatever. You're going to recognize the name. It's not going to be just somebody jewelry making this.
Yeah, this is this. I don't even know why I keep this shit, but I think I keep them for reminders that fools exist, and I was one of them temporarily. Hey, did you see that? You see that right there? Remember that?
Oh yeah,
That's Dusty.
Dusty getting it.
Look at him. Bam. I gotta get him back though. I gotta get him back. See how he rolled by looking chunky. Oh, he was chunky. That was the challenger. He tried to challenge me, right? And he got a V8. But the thing is, he didn't know about traction control because he had just got the car. So he was trying to do donuts and shit. I was like, oh, okay, I got him. And while he was doing that, I was over there just digging. Watch this. Watch, see, he's just digging right now. Look, he digging. Look, digging. And then the limited slip kick in. Look. Man, that's when it started whipping.
Yeah, old school's got it, man. I wish I didn't have to sell mine, but
I almost got chills just now. I almost got chills, man, because I almost had to sell. I almost had to sell him a couple of times, but you mean harder time. You mean harder times with harder will. Had to step it up. That's what I was talking about, them $2 bills and shit. Shit, if you get if the $2 bills and shit and the coins go, and you looking at that, man, you got to keep shit around you to light a fire up under you.
None of those days is like, got that collection. Like, well, I can get other $2 bills later. You know, I need this $8 right now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's been there before.
I remember you got that. I remember you got that that $100 bill. Keep that in your wallet at all times, because if you know that you're gonna spend it, then shit, you know that means it's time to make a couple of changes because you're spending your emergency.
Yep, you always got to have something. Tokens, you know. Look right here.
Oh, don't make me go get mine. Don't make me go get mine. Somebody said earlier this right here. Something about when I showed that quarter. Let's see what he said. He said something about the D, the letter D on it. It has to have a D on it. See that right there?
Error code or something, yeah.
That has to have a D on it. I don't know if you can see, but that's a D.
Oh, yeah.
Any questions? Any questions? Yeah. It probably might not be that worth that much though. That's probably just the opening bid on it though. So yeah, don't take it. Don't think I'm walking around with an $1,800 coin like that. But it might be worth it.
I got a story on your fake versus the real. The other day, I went to this house and this real estate agent had some like Jordans on, and I was like, "Oh, nice Jordans." Blah blah blah. We're talking about them. I'm like, "I'm a sneakerhead," and then he's like, "Well, what do you think about replicas or reps?" And I was like, "What do you mean reps? What's that?" And he's like, "Replicas." I'm like, "You mean like fakes?" And he's like, "Yeah, you know, because I don't want to pay like $400 for some, you know, Chicago lost and found or something. I want to like, you know, wear them though, right? I want to pay like $100 and have these replicas." And I was kind of like, man, like I can't do it, man. You know, like I'd wear a different shoe, but I just can't wear a fake because if you're true to the shoe game, it's the same as any other game, right? You got to keep the rules and shit.
So when I bought them fake Jordans, at first I was like, but I was kind of trying to keep up with everybody thought and realized that wasn't really me. And so when I got them, they sat around for a minute because I refused to wear them. But then shit, the right outfit, the right shorts, and the right top, and the right hat. I was like, damn, they matching. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Who's judging? It's you.
Yeah, you're gonna rock them if you already got them, you know.
Hey, Big Bad, you trying to come through? You got to start it over. Leave it and come back because it's not connected.
Yeah, I got right here's my little collection.
Oh yeah. When you like that with it, you can't. Yeah, I feel it. No black eyes. No black eyes.
I got a lot of J's, man. I'm wearing the green J ones right now, or J6s, J6 reds or something to match the old Kevin Garnett jersey and shit.
There you go. Batteries.
Hey, Big Bad, what's up, man?
I'm back. There we go. This shit is weird now. Just checking. Nothing, just right here. The old fucking 95.
That's right. Shit, just like the old days, huh?
Yeah, just like the real old stuff. Doing real fucking work again.
Without the hammers.
Stuff. Hey, Wolf. You guys do the fucking ADUs over there down south?
Say again.
You know, you guys do the ADUs down there? Have you inspected any of those
Oh yeah.
ADUs? They're like separate
Yep.
houses that they're letting people build in their yards. Pandemic.
Yep.
Yeah,
Are
I
I
had
that
do
one the
that.
other day in Pomona. It said it was a triplex, 3 bedroom, like 1 bedroom, 1 bath, one
Yeah.
bedroom, 1 bath. Man, there's like 6 or 7 bathrooms there. There must have been like 8 or 9 beds. I don't know how many motherfuckers sleeping in the closets and stuff. But that's how it was. Every little shop, and they had a shed that had a bathroom and a kitchen in it. A shed, like outside and shit. I couldn't believe it, but
is
that's
that
the way it
under
is.
is that under a track home or the same thing?
It's just like unpermitted housing and shit. People are just like, hey, you want to sleep in the shed I got out there for $300 a month? Go for it. They ain't got no water, but you can sleep out there.
And you still have to inspect it?
They wanted me to. I looked in there, but I didn't inspect it. I didn't write anything because that shit's all unpermitted. But if it's a like legit ADU, like Big Bad was talking about, like that's like a garage that's been turned into like a pool house or a full like back
Yeah.
house, right? And it's got everything, like smoke detectors and the whole shit. But if it's just like some fucking man cave that they kind of turned into like a little living spot, no way.
Okay. I mean, if you I just started seeing dollar signs in my backyard.
Yep. Well, it's like that
Yeah, man.
in certain neighborhoods. Certain neighborhoods are going to complain for sure, but East LA, Pomona, some of those spots you can get away with it, I guess.
Hey,
So the thing is, so if you appraise their yard, I mean, if you appraise or inspect it, then they can claim it on their taxes and raise the property value. Huh?
Yeah, if they appraise it and they get a permit for it, it does raise the property value. So if they had
Yeah.
like a garage and they're like, yeah, this is an ADU, it's extra square footage or whatever, like then your house value is going to go up and you got to pay more taxes for sure.
So that's why they'll try to get you to approve it. That makes sense.
Yep. When we bought this house here, the garage was like a living space like that, but then they like took everything out and put a garage door, and that way it wasn't like a tax thing. It was cheaper. But if you want to turn it back into like a pool house, it's pretty easy type thing.
Yeah. Okay. My
So there's different
teeth.
ways and shit.
Hey, Big Bad, your mic was a little. It sounded like you in the tunnel.
Oh, I got a lot of noise back here. My bad.
I can hear you now.
I probably am. Hey, Dirk, I've been trying to get you to fucking come on there with one of my homies on here that's on YouTube right here says he knows you and he fucks with you. Fucking Cali Hood Media.
Cali Hood Media. Cali Hood. Oh
Hood
shit.
Media.
Hood Media. Yeah, Hood Media. Yep.
I've been going on with my homie out there.
Where he right there with you?
And my dude Kenny Thunder. Nah, not right now. Nah.
What is
But
it?
I
Hood
fuck with
Media
him
3?
every day and shit.
Is Hood Media 310?
Media. I don't think I could look without leaving.
Hood Media.
You got you'll see videos with Kenny Thunder and shit.
Nah, do we got a number with it or something? Wait, is he Mexican?
I don't think so. Yeah. Yeah, he's from
So
like
Hood
Riverside or somewhere down there.
Crazy
Down there
Hood
by work.
Crazy Hood Media?
No, not Crazy Hood Media. No, not that one. I know that one too. Cali Hood Media.
Let's see. Cali Hood Media. Cali City Thunder.
Yep.
Let me see. All right, I subscribe to him. It's all good, man. It's an open platform for one, man, and that's one of the things that's going to be different, right? Because times have changed, and I don't want people not to come on because people on shit. You know, what we used to do shit. We used to bring them in. If they ain't meant to be there, they ain't meant to be here.
I fuck with Sudanese, man. I fuck with a lot of Sudanese now.
Oh man, that's epic. That's epic.
Yeah. I still don't fuck with dropouts, but I fuck with a lot of Sudanese.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
Hey, did you see that? You see that quarter?
Which one? Susan B. Anthony?
That it ain't even Susan B. Anthony. This motherfucker is it looked like Harriet Tubman, but I think
Why
she
you buying
Mexican.
shit on Timo expecting to get real shit? Timo's a place where you buy shit that you know is bootleg, but it's cheap and it looks cool.
Because I wanted to feel it.
Yeah, but it's fake, dog.
Shit, I ain't selling them. I ain't doing nothing with them.
No, I know. But as soon as you said Fool's Gold, I was gonna say nobody knows better than you about Fool's Gold. Remember when you got hustled by that fucking Middle Eastern?
Why you gotta bring up old shit?
That was the first thing that hit my mind when you said Fool's Gold. As soon as you said that was the first thing I thought of.
That motherfucker. Where was he from? Dubai. That motherfucker.
Hey, but it looks fresh though, right? It looks fresh though, right?
Kids in the car, man. Give him a break.
I don't even sweat shit like that. Like even if my comment said this right here, I don't give a fuck if it's fake or not. If it looks fucking dope, I'll wear it. Whether it be Jordan's, gold, or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck, homie. What does real or fake really mean at the end of the day? You know, if that motherfucker don't turn my shit green or black, we're cool. You know, like what does it really mean at the end of the day? So it's worth some money, okay? You know what I mean? That's it. Does it change the way your appearance looks? Does it change any of that?
Yes, it makes it look nice.
No, it doesn't.
Because I'm talking about if it's a nice replica, well, as you saying, I'm going along with you.
Yeah.
So if it's a nice replica and you got it on,
exactly. But I'm saying whether it be fake or real, it doesn't. Right. If it looks cool, it looks cool. You know. Yeah. It's like music for me. I don't give a fuck what side of the tracks it comes from. If it's bumping, I'm bumping it. You know what I mean? Shit. Like, straight up.
The other day, I watched the Shoe channel on YouTube, and he said, like, are these fakes? He said, yeah, but, you know, nobody's going to be able to tell that you got them on, right? And he's like, oh. He said, but
let me tell you something about the Jordan fakes again. So, if you buy right when you buy Jordan fakes, what you're buying is Jordans made by the same people that make the real ones in the same motherfucking shop where the real ones are made after hours. You know what I mean? If you buy right, they're the same shit. They're just not on paperwork. They're just not on paperwork. They're made by the same motherfuckers after hours in the same shop, dog. You got to know what you're buying. I used to buy hella fake Jordans and they're fucking, I would challenge anybody to tell me they're fake. You know what I mean?
Don't play. I can pull somebody. I can call somebody right now. They might beg to differ.
Yeah, well, yeah. Those people would be like me, though. You know what I mean? I knew they were fake, but I knew it when I bought them. You know what I mean? Like
that's the thing.
Anytime you buy Jordans for $50, if you're buying Jordans for $50, dog, they're fake. And let me tell you something. They got fakes of all the different shoes that are made in China. Because you know the real ones are coming from China anyways, dog. Straight up. They ain't made in the U.S. They're made there too.
China, Indonesia. You know?
Yeah.
Man. Hey, but if you don't, watch this. If you never know the difference, you never know. If nobody ever tells you that they're fake.
What you don't know don't hurt you, right?
Right. That's what I'm saying. How would you know? Shit.
Only you know, right? Like that's
now,
the thing.
some of them are obvious, dog. Some of them are obvious, especially the ones that I fuck with. I'm a Jordan 4 guy. That's the only ones I really fuck with. They're Jordan 4s. So Those ones have been fucking faked so many times. The bad ones are obvious, dog. The bad ones look like female shoes on his feet from the back and shit, but there's different ways to tell. The jump man and shit, you know what I mean, might be slightly fucking.
I had to do that one time. Hey, Wolf, you got one more blunt? Because that's it. After that, I'm count.
Oh, I got something for y'all.
Uh-oh.
This right here.
Oh, shit.
It's the Blue Dream Live Resin Diamonds. This shit, man. Let me open it up. Look at that. It's some chunky and funky. Let me see if I can get the light on it.
Hey, Debo just started ticking.
Yeah, this stuff, man. Shit.
Debo just had a nervous tick.
Something like that.
That's what I'm gonna try out right here. I don't have the nectar collector anymore, but I got this one. So.
Hey, when you don't even fuck with them no more, Debo?
Oh no, I do. I'll hang out with a Celtics fan and fucking crash out on his couch all goddamn day after smoking for 10 minutes with that thing.
Oh,
I'm not a Celtics fan. I'm a Kevin Garnett fan, but not a Celtics fan.
Shirt, man.
So he basically just told you, like, look here, man. If I fuck with you for 10 minutes, it's over. I'm just letting you know, man. Just call my girl, let her know I might not be home.
Backward, because this is
if you
Kevin Garnett, man. That's the only reason I'm wearing this. It's like a blasphemy, but
if
real
you
quick.
Had a plan though that you was about to go out and have a good fucking time and do something, and you never even ended up leaving.
That's the real deal right there.
To the freaking after party. I know it's happened to all you motherfuckers.
Shit, Wolf did it to people coming all the way up north.
Get them out their element and then get them fried. That ain't right.
Man, Wolf got bodies all up and down the interstate. Let's just keep it
on. Some fool still sleeping in his car right now, trying to fucking sleep it off.
Hey, look. When Wolf pulled up on me, he was like,
Debo without his camera on and shit.
All right.
Hey,
Debo, what it do, my dog? I sent mine on me.
How you been, man?
Fucking ups and downs, a lot of downs, man, but I'm going back up now, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, I know it's you. What it do, homie? I sent mine.
Hey, what's up, though? You know what's cool? We all spread out across California.
Oh, yeah.
In the 90s, you got a smoke session in fucking different counties and shit, man, everywhere. That's kind of cool. I like that.
Man, you know, we've been doing this.
Hey, did you see what I said earlier about the Dirty Nation and everybody you got who's a part of it? Like, as different as everybody is, one, most people seem to be respected at the gate, which is cool. Like, they respect different personalities. But two, like, I wouldn't underestimate anybody in their field of work or whatever it is they're capable of or their skill set in this group of people. Everybody's different.
No.
I know everybody has a certain set of skills that they're fucking good at, and that's fucking apparent to me.
Straight up. And if you built the family, that's how you would want it to be.
Yeah, when you bring all those people to the table, it's like, hey, there's somebody there who can do what needs to be done at whatever given point in time, you know? So everyone has their chance to, you know, do their job.
And there's so many stories behind the scenes that's what really make this shit, that's what make it strong.
Yeah, no, like, shit, man. I remember the other day, I was reminded, Young, man, he drove from San Diego all the way up California, man, right?
Yes.
That's the trip,
well, Southern California, but shit, that's a journey.
Yeah.
But the crazy part is he drove from the Bay to Sacramento just to come say what's up. To me, that's a whole ass.
That's what I'm saying. So my point is, hey, he's got a new skill set that we've learned that this fucker can show up anywhere if you need him to, because clearly he'll do it for a softball game. That's pretty
Yeah.
impressive, man. So yeah, you can't underestimate nobody in the first. Hey, so I got a question, man. Can you love Sacramento? You hear me? Am I okay? You got me?
All right, I can hear you. Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask you, man, because I seen it on the news. It said the Oakland A's, are gonna play next 3 seasons in Sacramento. You hear about that?
Yes.
How you feel about that?
Yes.
How you feel about that?
Yes. Hey, but I'm gonna tell you how the universe works, though. I was talking to a cousin that called me randomly. He's not my cousin. He just was one of my grandma's favorite students that kind of just, it kind of worked like that. He called me yesterday randomly, like, yeah, man, it's about to be warm, man. We got to get these fish poles and get out on this water. Come to find out, he worked down the street from where I work. He used to work at Roof Chris. Now he worked down the street downtown. And so he told me, yeah, man, the A's about to come to Sacramento. I'm like, yeah, right. Yeah, right. Are you serious? He was like, yeah, man, they're about to come soon. They already played 7 games in Oakland, and it's about to be over. And they packing up and bringing a show to here. And in them first 7 games, they only brought 45,000 total fans in Oakland. Like, they protested and everything in Oakland. They're saying that the distance between Sacramento and Oakland is only an hour. So they're going to be coming to Sacramento to protest the move, too. And so they're going to be in Sacramento for 3 years until they transition to Las Vegas. And Las Vegas will then have secured the robbery of Oakland. Hey, Vegas stripped Oakland out, man. That's fucked up. Hey, but the thing is, where I work is directly impacted by that. So that means that instead of being seasons off, that right there makes it year round because of where the people got to park. Oh shit, yeah.
Not yet. Not the Warriors, who even though they're stadium, their fucking their places in San Francisco, they still kind of technically an Oakland team.
Man, Warriors got stripped out by Frisco because that's a better environment. The Cal Palace or wherever they was playing in Oakland, I'll tell you that shit is whooped. I was just on that street the other day. That street is whooped.
That was called Oracle Arena, not Cal Palace. Cal Palace is in San Francisco.
Okay, and the Oracle and the A's Stadium is right next door. They right next door to each other. Pretty much the same parking lot, I believe. As soon as you pull out that motherfucker, you need a wheel alignment.
And now it's in Frisco, but it's still there in the Bay, so you can't say they stripped it all the way out. So it just hasn't. But that's pretty dope that the A's are going to Sac. I fuck with the A's. It's not my team, but I fuck with them. That was my dad's team.
Is it? I can't wait to give me a Sacramento A's anything.
Shit, so I've been to a
bunch of... Is he going to actually say that, or is he going to say Oakland? Or are they going to actually say Sacramento A's?
See, if it don't, I'm going to make one. Is it counterfeit, or is it not? Now, Debo was about to say something, though. What's up, Debo?
Nothing, bro. I was just going to say I've been to a bunch of pro games, right? Like football, baseball, fucking bunch of other shit. But the dopest one was hockey. Hockey was the most intense. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I went to the best was a baseball game I went to in Japan in 2008, and over there it was most intense. But for being over here, if you go to a hockey game, it's pretty intense. And I was just reading the articles today. Read the newspaper, right? And they had like the New York Rangers. It's a hockey team, right? And they were playing somebody, and within the first minute, 8 players were ejected from the entire game. They started the fucking puck drop and immediately 5-on-5. That's how they started the game. Fucking dropped the gloves and started throwing down. So that's what I loved about hockey. They throw punches and it's totally allowed. You know what I mean?
Watch this though. Watch this though. My personal opinion after hockey would be soccer.
Yeah, rugby gets pretty deep too, man. That's football with no pads.
I can't. Well, yeah, I guess rugby is a given, but in the traditional American sports, I would say hockey. I mean, soccer is probably next with the
Yeah,
most physical.
no, you're right. Yeah, no, so the soccer's there. No, that, but intense wise, man, the crowd, like in the energy, soccer's up there with it.
Basketball's a pretty much a contact sport too. Yeah.
Then I would go football.
Yeah. I
And
got to
then
go to a charity game, man. Got to get pictures with Tim Brown and shit when I was a kid. But what it was, I might have told you about this. It was the San Francisco 49ers playing the Oakland Raiders, but it was a charity basketball game at the Warriors Arena. So you got these big old linemen trying to make it up and down.
I remember that. We did that.
It was funny, man.
I got the same shit. I did. You know who else was there? Lester Hayes back then. Lester Hayes played in that game.
Back in the day. Yeah, I got lucky. My dad took me.
Yeah, I'm gonna end up going to. I'm gonna end up I was supposed to be going back inside either Solano or Vacaville to play basketball against the inmates.
You must like that, man. Sounds like you're doing it a lot, bro. How's it feel? Is it good?
Is
there any parts that make you tense or anxiety and all that?
Yeah, but I'm a type of person that face my fears.
Yeah, you walk through it, man. You know, you just got to get past it, right?
Yeah. So then once I did it a couple of times, I don't have it none. Like none of that.
Okay.
It's
you jump into the deep end and you do it head first.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's the way to get it over with, man. That's a good way to get it over with.
Pretty much, because I promise you, the first time I walked in, it was like I was shook. But shook that like because I didn't know how I would feel.
Yeah.
And then when I got there and was stretching on the AstroTurf and like looking around, I'm like, damn, I'm really back in this bitch. This is crazy. And then I'm interacting with the inmates. It felt normal interacting with the homies and shit and other blacks. But then when I got these other races coming up to me, and they know who I am and shit, you know, shit. It was humbling at the same time. So by the third time, it's like shit. I'm going to see all the homies. Let's go.
Hey, that's a trip. Hey, did you see what I wrote in the little comment section earlier about sitting down for 10 hours a day and talking to somebody to get all the shit on paper?
Yeah.
Do you see that, man? That's something you might just want to think about, man, because you already got all them, you know, the story right here. It's just word for word that shit printed out. You got something that somebody might accept and pay you for it, man.
Man.
Get published. Just get the story right here. Just put out word for word, and boom, that's a book of short stories, man.
So whenever I'm faced with a proposition that somebody presents to me, the first thing I do is think about what's stopping me. Like what's stopping me immediately right now. And then I also look at what how many times have I been approached with this where I had to face the facts. And so the facts is I started writing a book about my life when I was 18. And my memory was clear at that time when I started writing it, and I got the whole out, and I was trying to write it in 3 parts. While in prison, heading to prison, while in prison, and then once I came home, I was trying to set myself up for success back then. And so what I did for the middle prison while I was in prison is it's not a journal, but I kept a memoir of every day that I was in prison from 2000. Well, I started in 99 to keeping that January 1st, and I kept it all the way until I went home in 2013. My whole memoir, so I could just recall it and write the second phase of the book there.
Yeah.
And then from there, once I came home, then I was gonna go like from my journey from there to there. So I have the first manuscripts right here in this fucking closet that I wrote a long time ago to set myself up. And so when you present me with that, the first thing I do is think about, damn, I got a book right there that just sitting and collecting collecting dust right next to all them 1,000 raps that I wrote.
Yeah, the fact that you have that is already way more valuable than just your memories, because you wrote down how you felt at those certain times, right?
Yes,
And then, like
yes,
you said, you tried to format it with like a beginning, middle, and end, but through the prison experience, right?
yes,
But what I think you're missing, and I don't know shit, but I just from reading books, but I know it's like you miss the who and the why. So if you started with those as the roots, who, you know, where, and then where also, you know what I mean? If you start with that through the first part of whatever chapter or whatever phase in life, right? Like the first section, who and why, and then you get to pick through that stuff and kind of show, okay, this shows who, this shows why, because you're gonna have to see through it. But my thing was though, man, I know you don't want to go through all that shit. You don't want someone asking you intense questions. You don't want to have to run over bullshit over and over again, fuck you up. You probably got PTSD, no disrespect, man, that's what happens to fucking
for
warriors.
sure, for
So
sure.
so instead of sitting down with somebody who could break it down for you when you just talk and they break it down, you already did it, man. It's this right here. And if you put that in word for word format, that's good enough to get you a foot in the door. But with all the stuff you have in retrospect, man, you have the material already. You have half of it, it sounds like. I don't
Yeah,
know. But you know, it might take time. You might not do it for another 10, 20 years. Who knows? But it sounds like someone's already put that seed out there, because I recognize it and I'm like, oh shit. So the
it
fact
start.
that other people have brought it up, I figure, you know, I've said enough, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's just a reminder. Like you keep people and things around you to remind you of where you came from and where you're trying to go.
Yeah.
And so a lot of the people that motivated me as a youngster that just got next to never Buck Rogers date, but trying to keep my mind outside the gates, all them people that took a liking to me and laced me, it's remnants of them that's still in me
Yeah.
from way back then. And if that was in a hope or a dream or a vision or a rap circle or experience or a story, whatever it is, it probably might have impacted me a way that has me to the way I am and the way I see shit.
Yeah. I that made more sense than anything else, because I was about to try to figure out how to explain some shit, but after what you just said right there, I ain't got to say nothing else. You already know.
So let me switch reels real quick because I'm about to close it down, but I want to end it with this type of dialogue right here, man. When it's time to clear your thoughts, I'm gonna just throw something out there. You throw something back, and I think other people might get something out of it. So when it comes to clearing my thoughts, how do you do it? Or when it comes to clearing your thoughts, how do you do it? And feel free to answer in the comments too. So I'm gonna take the easy one and say smoking weed. When it's time to clear my thoughts, I know that for this moment right here, I'm gonna be sitting still and I'm gonna be able to think. And if I don't have a phone in my hand, that's even more of a chance for me to get in touch with my own thoughts. So smoking. Debo, it's on you.
Man, that's kind of, I don't know. I've been on plenty of journeys in life and been hella thoughtful about a lot of stuff once I learned to be. So that's a deep question. That's a personal question.
Um,
Well, what I'm gonna say is I would answer that, but it's either gonna give great hope or it's gonna decimate people's fucking energy for the future. So I'll rather to pass.
okay, so I'm gonna say that because you are a deep thinker and sometimes you never know what page dirty is on. I'm gonna say that you kind of just overshot the runway. Like come back a little bit and then look at it because it's simple answers. Like, but because what you just said means
All right,
traveling.
all right,
Like
all right,
like traveling.
all
Well,
right.
you answered that traveling. You said
Well,
go on
okay.
journeys.
Glad you said that. We say come back, make it simple. Okay, so when it comes to clearing your mind, some bullshit, whatever. My thing is what I was gonna say. Get away. Just get away from whatever the fuck is making you feel that way. Just get away from that shit, and it only takes a little bit of time before you get your shit back in balance, and then you can handle it better than you did before. That's the simple answer.
Okay, so then that's a good one. That's a good one. Get away. So example of that, what I do is if I like say I'm doing YouTube and I see it's like it's bleeding into me. What I do is unsubscribe from the whole everything. So then I can see stuff clearly. So it's space. You just giving yourself space. You might resubscribe, but you need space though. So you can clear your mind and see shit. So I agree with that. I like that one. I'm gonna add in eating. Eating is how I clear my mind. I'm not gonna say it's good or bad or whatever, but cooking and eating The whole little process of it is like clearing your mind.
10 out of 10.
Tax free, say smoking and hiking. That's a combination of what you and I said. So now we got to get dirty because we didn't got all the easy ones out the way. I'm gonna say gambling. Gambling clears your mind, or does it? Or does it make your mind just focus on something else entirely? Because at that moment, it's only about winning or losing.
So now we're talking about the bad way of dealing with shit, but it's a good way to get rid of your fucking thoughts and shit.
Yeah.
Problems. Okay, in that case for me, 100 proof vodka and a fucking couple mushrooms and go wherever the fuck it takes me.
Yeah, see, so that's not bad. That's because this is about your way that you clear your mind.
And usually I end up playing pool at the bar, and believe it or not, the more fucked up I am are some of the best nights I've had on that fucking table.
Mm-hmm. I could say that back when I used to abuse things, like that was how I cleared my mind. That was my reset right there. That was a way that I could get away. Like I could take a trip and not worry about nothing and nobody but myself and my thoughts. So that was a reset. So that was how I cleared myself. And they used to be like, why Dirt ain't going outside? Why Dirt ain't going outside? Because I ain't worried about none of y'all right now. So yeah. Okay. So that's a good one. He said a cup of mushrooms. Okay, so I got another one. Fellowship. Like sometimes cleaning your thoughts and how like getting away or whatever, sometimes you actually need fellowship. But it might not necessarily be the fellowship that you've been used to. You might need the fellowship with total strangers. And then when you do that, you realize that, man, my problems ain't so bad. Or because I think the goal is to not to have to think about your own whatever's going on with you right now. That's how you get away and clear your thoughts, by not having to focus on them and paying attention to things that you was missing. It's kind of hard after this one, huh, D-Bo?
A little bit. I'm more tripping on. I didn't know I was a invited guest today, but okay.
Oh no, you 100% invited. That every time you ever in your life, in your existence of this, you was never an uninvited guest ever. It was always in your mind.
Hey, I'm just saying I didn't know this shit was gonna happen today. That's all.
Oh, you just got caught off surprise. Okay,
you haven't been live for a while, so seeing you pop up was a surprise, man.
So do you remember what I said about that hallway?
Yeah, definitely.
Life is a hallway, and people be walking down, and you peek your head in this room, and then when you peek your head in the right room, you might like it a little bit. But the goal is to step in that motherfucker, bust a cha-cha or two-step or something, and moonwalk back out that motherfucker if it's not your type of room. And keep going down that hallway, because if that door closed, you might not even got the key to get out, and you're going to be stuck in that motherfucker. So you got to figure out ways to slip that shit and keep going, because what happens when that door closes is you lose your individuality. And that's not what you ever want to do in life, is give that type of power up over yourself.
Yeah, I think that everyone can put themselves in that box where that door was closing behind them and about to get locked. And everyone, it's a different amount of time, how long it take them to get out of that fucking room. But I think it's happened to everyone in their own way.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But like you said, it's wisdom. You have to be old to actually make it to that point to recognize what the hell is happening.
Yeah.
You walk in that room, don't even look back. You don't even look for the exit or the fire escape or nothing. You just walk right in there. When you don't give a damn about nothing. Now you put your back to the door. You see who's working.
Why does it sound like this analogy is like some Puff Daddy shit?
I don't like that. That don't sound good to me at all.
Because I was just thinking about motherfuckers going and kicking it with Puff, and they said like the doors closed. Bloop.
I think I'm about to leave this chat. I'll be in the comments. Fuck that.
No, you going too deep. Pull back. Take that. No, I'm saying pull back. But no, it ain't that deep. But I'm just saying, I said life was like that, though. You don't want to get stuck. That's the only thing I was saying, like, man. And so when you realize you there, Like how you pull out, and that involves clearing your mind and how to do it. That's what it was all about. Like, but I feel you though. Like if it was going that way, we on some other shit. We on some progressive thinking, growth shit. Like I want to tap into, like, man, I don't know who this is. H-Town Travis Boys. Hey, yeah, this ain't that type of live, bro. But yeah, man, what's good? What's good? All right, well, it's not good. All right, man. So I've been on here 1 minute, 36 seconds, and that was okay. So, Debo, what do you think, like, what do you think that you would gain from this show like the most? Like we didn't talk about, I don't know if you realize, but we talked about a lot of shit today. Like, what are the things that stand out? Because that's what I want to get on, man. When I'm able to come on lives and talk about substance, that's the stuff that's motivating, where a motherfucker want to keep on coming back. Because I realize my errors and my ways. But this is what I'm familiar with. Just kicking it and chopping it up with the homies and really talking about real lives. Shout out tax free, but real live and shit. Because that was the thing when I said fellowship about clearing thoughts. Guess what? Fellowship with y'all helped me clear my motherfucking thoughts. Because now I can see, like I can see my vision a little bit better. I can see where I came from, and know where I'm going, versus drowning in the drought, getting lost in the motherfucking mud, and getting lost in the quicksand, getting lost in the salt. Like, I'm not trying to do none of that. I am an individual that came from a struggle that cannot be matched. And that's what we all got to know about ourselves. We are all individuals that came from struggles that cannot be matched. So your struggle is no different from mine. Mine is no different from yours. So with that, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all very much. Everybody that came through. Debo, man, good looking out on coming through, man. Trina's Haven, baby. Thank you for coming through. Stanley, man. Stanley, I thought you was going to hit the panel. I really did. Bare face, man. Good looking on coming through. Pieces, like you said. Moonbeam. If that nose is cut off, I'm about to check it out, man. I'm about to see. PNG, man, I didn't even see you, man. My bad, PNG. Wolf, man, thank you for coming through and blazing, too. Young, man. Shit, why you didn't hit the thing? Troops, man, my bad. I ain't even, man, look, my bad, Troops. Shout out Indica for that super chat right there. Mm-hmm. Who else I see? Stanley, Depot, Indica, Corrupt, man. I see you got a membership, man. Good looking on coming through. Katniss Everything. I appreciate that super chat. Yes, ma'am. Who else did I miss? See, I'll be looking for new people, man. I want to make sure y'all welcome and y'all know, like, you welcome to come up in here, man. But I love it, though. This All Dirty Nation I'm trying to see if everybody got their wrench that's supposed to have their wrench, too. Debo, Katniss. Shoot, the one super chat need the ones, they need wrenches. Shit. Yeah. So this is All Dirty Nation, man. That's a motherfucking live I'm talking about. I appreciate y'all, man. And everybody that's not, man, keep coming through, man. Show your love to be. I'm trying to pull up, gotta download the app. Yeah, I'm about to get up out of here. Dirty Well, I really enjoy listening to you on your panel. You don't need next Luke's. Hey, man, it's all good, man. The thing about it is, like I say, man, if you spend a lot of time talking about bullshit, then you're gonna get away from the elements that really made you you. If you spewing nothingness and you got content and realness all inside you and don't need nobody, then why are you gonna downgrade your worth? And you know your potential because you showed it and proved it time and time again. Why water yourself down? Shit. Give me the real. All right, man. Well, let me get up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Dirty Weather.